Hey guys, welcome to another night in the shop. I'm Fred. So yeah, I've got my saw put away. Still got some odds and ends I got to clean up. Get my belt sander off the floor. This will be a short video again, just with updates. I do have my welding cart 90% done. I just got a few odds and ends. I've got to tie in one other hose reel here that goes on the bottom for the plasma cutter. And I'll give you a couple shots of the cart. I put the remote on off switches here. One for my TIG, one for my MIG, one for my plasma. I'll give you a couple shots of the actual control panel that I have in the back of the cart. Alright, hang in there guys. So here's a new cart here. So I've got my TIG that's on the right, my MIG, and my hypertherm plasma cutter and my water cooler at the bottom there. I've got the switches here that individually turn on my TIG, the MIG, the plasma. This way I don't have to reach behind the cart to turn my machines on and off. I made a little control panel with a couple used contactors, good for about 32 to 35 amps. I'll give you a few shots of that. It's got 3 plugs on it, one for the TIG, the MIG, and the plasma. I just all got to make a little, I got the little bracket here, and my mess here on my desk. The hose reel or hose rack, that'll go on the very bottom of the cart there. So anyways, hang in there. Let me move the cart out of the way so you can have a look at the back. Okay guys, there's the back of the cart. And there's the control panel with the 3 welding plugs on it. One for the TIG, MIG, and plasma. So that gets tied in. Coils are 24 volts. So I've got a transformer in there and 3 contactors. And when I flip one of the switches in the front, it automatically turns on either or of whatever machine I'm going to be using. I left all the breakers in the back of the machine on. Yeah, so they stay on, and I can just flick the machine that I want to use from the front. Alright, hang in there, I'll give you a demo. Okay guys, I'm back, and what I'm about to do is turn on the TIG. So the TIG machine starts up, goes through its programming and goes to idle. And when I'm done, I just turn that switch off. Same thing goes for the MIG. Lights up, goes to its last setting, and when I'm done again, turn it off. And my plasma, I don't need to turn it on. It comes on when I flick the switch for plasma. So yeah. I've got the hose reels on here for both machines, and I've got some shelf space here. I have to put in a filter dryer for the plasma. I haven't done that yet. That's kind of just sitting on top there, and yeah, so that's about it. So and then I got to put like a little bar on here to hold all my clamps. And once I get that all done, I'll be one happy camper. So I'm glad I got this far. I did have a little setback there last week. I got a pipe that burst in my basement, so that took up most of my time, and tearing down drywall and insulation and everything else. And I had to abandon the pipe and then do a and reconnect it to another source, and we capped that off. But yeah, I didn't want to have to move all my kitchen. I just got the kitchen done there about 11 years ago, and it would be a royal pain in the butt to remove all the cabinetry, the backsplash, and everything else just to repipe. So had to do it the alternate route, and it's working out perfect. All right, hang in there. Okay, guys, we're back. So yeah, I've got 90% of the cart done. Just got to put the air filter and dryer on there for the plasma. He's got to finish off this bench here at a bar to hang on all my Bessie clamps. And I took my rotary table, the big one, to work. I am going to make another one that's more portable, and I'll probably be using aluminum as the outside housing. I'll give you a few shots of the motor and the worm drive. I got it really cheap on Amazon, and I ordered one new gearbox, 100 to 1 for it. So let me give you a few shots of that. So that'll be another project, like I said, further on down the road. But I'll give you a few shots of this drive. It's going to be more of a real small benchtop rotary table. Anyways, hang in there. Okay guys, we're back. So here's the new gearbox that I'm going to use for the small benchtop rotary table. This is an EC type motor. This is a 5 to 1. I'm going to see what the RPM is on this particular motor. This is a 220 motor, 120 watts, 60 hertz. So I'm going to use this setup. I'm just changing out the gearbox to a 100 to 1. And the money I paid for that, I think it was like $180. It also comes with a speed controller. You can see that. Now, the speed controller, the motor, the gearbox, $187. I don't think I could go find it any cheaper anywhere else. Yes, it's EC type motor, 220, which is fine. I'm just going to change the gearbox to a very low ratio, and it's going to be very tiny, where the other one's massive and heavy. So this one I'm going to use aluminum as the framing. So there'll be a lot of taking involved, and yeah, machining. Anyways guys, I'd like to say thanks to all my subscribers, thanks to all my new subscribers, thanks to all the guys that have been hanging in there with me from day one. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great night. Bye for now.